Hey guys, Stacy here, We Grow Again. I'm out in my garden today getting ready for my end of summer to fall garden. I'm so excited. My seedlings are already popped up, ready to go. So I'm just out here cleaning up and I want to show you, I'm so embarrassed the way this video is going to look with my garden and the way it looks. But I just want to show you what your garden should not look like. These weeds back here are horrible. You should not have any weeds on the back of your garden, around your garden. Look at this grass. Look how high my grass got. We cut this grass about 5 days ago, and this summer has been crazy with the heat, the rain, just the humidity and everything, and it just kills my garden in the summer. Nothing really does that good in the summer here. So I'm so excited to get my fall garden started. It's going to do so much better. Now this is some coleus hanging out, and I'm going to bring this out, guys. I'm going to bring this garden out. You can see I haven't really dug much out. I'm going to bring it out to about here and come all the way out. All these weeds are going to be gone to this post. And then, you know, this will be all zucchini, pumpkins. I'm going to plant some herbs up in here. I have a basil already acclimating out here. And this is my marigold. This has gotten so big. Look at that plant. This is going to look totally different, this little garden area right here. So stay tuned if you want to see that. I'm so excited to get that started. Now this was a cucumber. Any plants that are spent out looking like this, you know, you can see that it has a cucumber on it, but I don't think that anything's going to be happening with this plant. It's kind of spent out. I got a few cucumbers off of it already this summer. Now my plants didn't do as good this summer as they did the last summer, just because it's been such a tough climate this year here in Florida. It's been so crazy. It kills all my plants. They just don't like the heat too much. And these are some coleus. Now this is going to look totally different back here, guys. I got some tomatoes planted in here. I'm going to get something else in that tote, and I'm going to have much more totes out here. Get rid of all them weeds you're seeing right there. This is just going to look totally different. I got some basil hanging out. And this is a new trellis I got. This was actually, my fiance picked this up on the side of the road. So I'm so happy. I can't wait to use this. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. Probably peas or string beans or something. Let me take a walk over here. These are some totes that I had planted some things in, and they just didn't take this summer. Like I said, it's been so hot that it just burned all my little seedlings when I first planted them out here. So I'm starting everything indoors. I always start everything indoors, and I don't even know why I did that this year, because I already know here in Florida it's not going to grow. If you start it outside, it's going to wither to nothing. So I have all my seedlings ready to go. Any of these weeds right here, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so embarrassed. Look at all this. This should be gone. Get them out. You know, I'm going to clean all this up. Any of this in here, get rid of. Now, I keep my totes on these ladders just because it keeps it off the ground, away from all the bugs, away from the ground. I can control that environment a little bit better in my totes. So there's going to be a lot more totes here. I can't wait to share this with you guys. You know, there's so much more I'm going to be planting, and I just can't wait. You can see all my stuff is just doing so good so far. You know, this is the stuff that made it. Some didn't. You can see, I just want to show you real quick. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or not. You can tell that they got stunted and just really ugly looking. Bugs got to them, aphids. They love, my basil gets aphids. Aphids love this plant for some reason. It's the only bug I get on it, except them moths. Them moths are horrible in your garden. But I might leave this because you can see that, you know, it's pretty green. It's coming back. The marigolds are coming back. So I'm probably going to plant, like, I don't know, maybe parsley, make this little herb tote, and then get these totes back here. Will be produce, string beans, lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, stuff like that. And then I'm going to get some totes ready for some zucchini and just some other things I got going on. I have so many more seeds inside. So stick with me if you want to see it. And I just want to tell you, you know, things are going to happen in your garden. It's very hard to keep a garden, but, you know, it can be so satisfying to have one. I love coming out here, growing my own produce. I know what's being put in it. I don't have to worry about them dangerous chemicals or whatever they're putting in the produce this time, or, you know, outbreaks on bacteria. You know, I know that my garden, the produce that I'm picking out of here, is going to be great. I'm trying to switch all the way over to organic gardening. I'm almost there, but it's so hard to find the right nutrients that your plant needs organically. I use Coco Loco potting soil, and it's just so good in you know, excuse me, my mouth is so dry. It's so hot here. Oh my gosh, look at all this sweat, guys. But I use Coco Loco potting soil, and it just does good in this climate because it's so hot and humid here. Even in the fall, we get this humidity. We're gonna have this all through August. August is the worst. The end of August is the worst here in Florida. So my plants are gonna be inside for a few more weeks at least. End of August, beginning of September is when I'm gonna start probably planting everything out here. I'm gonna see if I can get it out here earlier. It's just gonna depend on what this climate does on me. If I notice it's cooling down, then I'm gonna get it out here a little quicker. I don't have a greenhouse because it's not logical for me right now. I'm renting this property, so you know, to build a big greenhouse and just start up what I really want to do is not logical at this point. So I'm trying to do the best I can with what I have. Planting in containers is just great to control them little buggies getting off your plants, and just to control that water. You know, it rains so much in the summer that we get so much water in our plants, and a lot of mine died from that as well. So you just want to make sure you're out in your garden, you know, getting them buggies out of there, getting any dead out of there, especially if you're starting a new one like me for the fall. Get any plants that are done for the summer, like cucumbers and tomatoes, any plants like that, they are done for the summer. They're usually spent. You can take them down once you get that produce off of them and just grow new for the fall. It's so much easier. I encourage you to try it. I can't wait to show you every problem that goes on here, guys. I want to show you every problem in my garden because I want to share it with you. It happens. Like I said, I'm just so embarrassed. Look at this horrible garden right now, but it's gonna look so much different. So stick with me if you want to see it. Until next time, guys, bye-bye.